We are already 5 picks into the third round of the draft. The Lions making that pick right now.
Amon-Ra St. Brown. Good name science. Really don't even have the hypothesis behind
Whole
that.
family, if you
There
want.
it is.
Yeah.
The Lions
Hendon Hooker. Off the board.
Tennessee.
Wow.
So look, Lions have been getting a lot of grief. They've gotten Brian Branch, Hendon Hooker, Sam Laporta, Jack Campbell, and Jahmyr Gibbs.
I love
That
it.
sounds solid.
When you just say the names, you're like, home
If
run.
we just showed you the names before the draft and said the Lions ended up with these players, you'd be like, that's a damn good draft.
You know what?
Detroit.
Yeah.
I think you changed my mind. I think we've changed the narrative. Look, this is a great opportunity for Hendon Hooker, though, right? Hendon
question
Hooker
about
goes in with no pressure to come in. He's a third-round pick at this point. He's coming off the ACL injury that you've seen the replay of. At some point, Hendon Hooker can just be Hendon Hooker in the shadows, right? This feels like it makes sense.
It does, and so it's a great spot for him to have the opportunity to sit back for a year, get healthy on his timeline, not being rushed into it. There are people who wonder whether the Lions would consider him at 18 overall. Instead, they got him at, 68? So 50 slots later, and Jared Goff, you always got to follow the dollars and cents, has no guaranteed money left on his contract, which means that if the Lions like what they see from Hendon Hooker this year and Jared Goff does not play like he did this past season, Hendon Hooker could have an easy path to becoming their starter in 2024. Smart pick here, really smart pick. Good football business.
The last 2 years, 58 touchdown passes to 5 interceptions.
Wow. Yeah.
Over 1,000 yards rushing and 10 touchdowns the last 2 years for Hendon Hooker.
What's the knock on Hooker?
So
Health, age, and the scheme. Yeah.
I do think there's a fair question to ask, and it's one that I asked Josh Heupel on Fitz and Harry. Why the success at Tennessee that wasn't there at Virginia Tech? What was so different in the system? And he did say in his answer that they sat down and he didn't believe that Virginia Tech had taken the time to figure out what worked for Hendon, right?
Yeah.
But at the NFL level, I mean, the Lions aren't going to sit here and rework to what worked for Hendon.
Well, here's another thing, though. The players that he had around him at Tennessee
Yeah.
are way better than the players that he had around him at Virginia Tech as well.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.